Hello and welcome to Newbreed Film Reviews. Tonight, I have another foursome. We have me, we have Brian, we have Dave,
What's up?
and we have Gilliam.
What's up?
So tonight's topic is going to be best movie duo, team, or partners. And this is one that I was really excited about when I heard, because there's so many good ones out there. Comedy, action, drama, you name it. So, who wants to kick us off with their first?
I was excited about this one too, by the way.
Me too. Gil, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it off. To me, it's one of my favorites. I think it's number one on my list. I don't know about you guys. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh God, dude, what a good
How
one!
is that not on my list?
I know.
That
That was on top of my list too.
100%. Yes.
That is to me the best duo ever.
Holy
they
crap,
worked
dude.
the chemistry with them. It was
Doc and McFly.
aged different. Awesome.
Man, that's a
Agreed.
hell of a pick.
Yep.
It's a weird combo
there's
too.
nothing to even
You know,
say.
he's like a really old guy, and
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ashamed of myself right now.
I'm with you. I'm ashamed of you too.
Good pick, Gil.
Thank you.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Good
All
choice.
right. So everybody knows I'm an 80s baby, so of course most of my picks are going to be from kind of that era, like action era and all that good stuff. So my pick's going to be Mel Gibson and Danny Glover in the Lethal Weapon.
I got that.
Yep, Lethal Weapon series, Murtaugh and Riggs, and amazing chemistry. Spawned 3 sequels. I'm sorry, there was 4 movies. Just legendary, like great chemistry between the two. They were funny. My favorite of the series are like 1 and 2, but Murtaugh and Riggs, the shit.
I think, they have a good dynamic because the characters that they portray.
Riggs.
Right. He's like the safe one, he's got the family, and he kind of sticks to his way. And Mel Gibson's like the crazy over the top guy, so it's like a good dynamic between the two of them.
You know what I also like about that movie is that they didn't play the whole black and white thing. They were just two different cops
They didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, They didn't even mention it.
Well, Rick said something like that. He made a joke. He was like, "I'm mad you're black." Remember that?
Yeah, but they don't overplay it. Many movies would now.
I don't even remember that, to be honest with you. But
Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell, they get together and it's all about white and black.
Remember this dude? No. Wait. Anything you want, Leo gets. You get it? Leo gets. It's catchy. I made that up.
He's so
Joe
annoying.
Pesci?
Yeah,
Joe Pesci.
He is annoying.
Joe Pesci is awesome, though.
Lethal Weapon, though, talk about original, man. Okay, one of the I don't even know what to call it, but one of the staples, I guess, or components of the series, saxophone. Who would have thought to put a saxophone as the background action element? Whenever Riggs did something, like you hear like a saxophone playing in the back, it was weird.
Yep.
Like,
that was cool as hell.
it's very original, man.
Yep.
Murtaugh, you lose. And he had like the old revolver, and he was a good shot, and Riggs will crack on him that he has a revolver, and it was just a good element, man. I love those movies.
Yeah, Glover was definitely a big dude.
Yeah, he was.
He was a beast.
Dude, I just saw Predator 2 2 days ago. I saw it with Sam, and I told her you hate Predator 2, and she said that it was entertaining, that she was never bored, but she agreed that 1 is better.
Yeah.
I enjoyed 2. I got it on Blu-ray. Anywho, that's my pick.
I do too.
Who wants to go next?
I think you're next, sir.
I got a couple cool ones. This one probably slipped underneath the radar for you guys, but whenever I think of like a buddy film or like a duo, I always think of these two, and they always pop up on the top of my mind. Tremors, Kevin Bacon, and Fred Ward.
Great pick.
Yeah.
They got some awesome chemistry, dude. They play off each other, and they're like witty and joking on each other, and they're fighting these gigantic worm thingies, but they still keep it fun and still keep it interesting with each other. I usually put that at the top of my list for like a buddy film, like just two guys out there trying to do it and fight in the world.
Can you rephrase that? Two guys out there just trying to do it.
Just trying to
They legalized
Like the
that
world.
last week, buddy.
They did.
And the awkward silence.
Are we on the line, Pryor? Or did we go?
I'm
over
here.
it?
I'm just not commenting.
Okay. What was I gonna say?
I can't speak on that movie. I saw it a long time ago, and I don't even remember it.
That movie was really dope. Just the first one. They made like eight.
I was gonna say, didn't they have like
crap
16?
Like that, but now the first one was Boss.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, that's a good.
I think they're coming out with the Tremors. When we did our whatchamacallit, sequels or whatever, they announced Tremors 5.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you guys feel about that?
Who's gonna be in it?
The Bacon.
Bacon?
Better be Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, man. I think he still got it. Honestly,
Has he been in all of them?
Yeah.
No.
Is the other guy alive? Because he was kind of older.
Fred Ward? Yeah, I don't even know.
He's
Fred
alive.
Ward.
He's alive, but he's old as hell.
Yeah. He'll get eaten. Nah, dude, that's a great pick. Like, I must have said that like 3 times in a row. Great chemistry. I like Tremors, man. I don't even own Tremors. That's sad.
I want to own the first one. I don't own it either, but I'd like to own the first one.
Yeah.
Me too.
All right. Who's up?
My pick?
Yep.
So you guys might find this one a little bit stupid. Maybe you didn't like the movies. I absolutely love these guys. And that's Wayne Campbell and Garth Algar, played by Mike Myers and Dana Carvey for Wayne's World.
Wayne's World? Yeah, I agree with you.
Especially the
Wayne's
first one.
World,
The second one
party
is
time.
watchable. But that first one is just, it's so, I mean, it's cheesy as hell, but it's so good. It's still, to this day, one of my favorite movies to sit down and watch.
I gotta rewatch those.
The first one was awesome. The first one, I didn't see the second one, but I definitely own the first one, and I love Wayne's World.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a person in our generation that when Bohemian Rhapsody comes on by Queen, when it goes
Doesn't
to the
think
guitar
of that.
riff, that
Yeah.
they don't bop their heads like that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a single person in our generation.
They did. They totally like created that whole thing, and it just worked out. So many people of our generation probably wouldn't even know Bohemian Rhapsody if it wasn't for that movie.
Right.
I don't think it would be as big as it actually is, even though Queen was huge and that was like one of the best songs ever. I don't think it would have stuck around as long as it did if it wasn't for that movie.
It's one of the greatest songs of all time, I would say, in general.
For sure.
And but as far as like Wayne's World and that duo, I gotta rewatch them because I don't remember. I don't think I like gave them enough attention to like really remember how funny those movies were or cool. I rewatch them. I mean,
It had a lot of catchphrases, like things that you remember. Like,
Swing.
wasn't there a chick named Lalandra in that or something?
Oh, she was smoking.
The Asian chick.
It's not Lalandra. It's Cassandra.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one part where Mike Myers was like in his underwear, right? Like tighty whities or something.
Camera 1, camera 2.
Yes,
Camera 1, camera 2. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you remember that part.
Whose pick?
Is my pick.
Either you or Gil.
I'm gonna have to go with two legends. I mean, to me, when these two got together, any movie that they made was freaking hilarious to me. I'm gonna have to say Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Like,
dude, that's on my list, man.
Yeah.
See no evil, hear no evil. Classic movie.
Yeah,
Classic.
they're awesome. Their comedy was just so hilarious, man. Like, I could watch their movies over and over again. But yeah, two legends.
That's such a cool, like, original idea too. Like a blind man and a deaf man, and they leading each other, and they are hilarious with that. Man, they just like they play up on all those like funny stereotypes. Like, remember he's like trying to lead him across the road. He's like the blind guy, and he doesn't want to be blind, so he's like leading the blind guy, and they go walk up in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Or how about like when they're arguing, like at the like he can't hear him, but he can't see him, like when they're arguing at the main stand. Yeah, that's classic.
I also like when they fought that dude, and one was yelling like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and he was just dropping bows on him. That was pretty cool too.
Yeah, that was good.
Sadly, I've never seen that movie.
Oh,
I haven't either.
man.
See it.
I know
See
of
no
it,
evil,
though.
see no evil, hear no evil. Yeah.
It's funny, man. It's just because, and they're legends too. So you know, out of
I can
respect.
imagine it. Gene Wilder, like most people, unfortunately, in our generation, only know Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka. They don't understand like the other movies he did, especially with like Mel Brooks in them.
Yeah.
You know, like Young
Oh, yeah.
Frankenstein,
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles. Those movies were so good, and yes, him and Richard Pryor did work together multiple times, and apparently it was great. I unfortunately didn't see any of those movies, but I do know the comedic genius of both of them. I've heard Richard Pryor stand up, and I've seen many of Gene Wilder's movies, so definitely
Dude,
can
Richard
understand him being a
Pryor,
good guy.
funny quote that I read on the internet. He was like, it was a picture of a Richard Pryor, and it said, "I'm not addicted to cocaine. I just like the way it smells."
My cube mate says that all the time at work.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh.
So
He
messed
does
up.
not use it. He just says that
I
because
like the
he's a
way
funny
it
guy
smells.
like that.
Gene Wilder rocked them curls with no shame.
Yep.
Yep.
Had that curly fro.
Yep.
It's my pick, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna pick again 80s icons, characters. Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson in Die Hard 3. I thought they had amazing chemistry. I really enjoyed Die Hard 3. It might be my favorite one out of the series, like out of the whole series, as crazy as that
Wait,
sounds.
Die Hard 3 came out in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
You said 80s movies.
I did. Well, 80s icons, because like McLean, Bruce Willis's character he's 80s.
All right.
Oh, okay,
All
I
right,
got
Mr.
you. All right,
Nitpicker
all right.
Paul. All right.
But the movie did come in.
I just wanted
come out
to
in the
make
90s.
sure I wasn't wrong. I mean, I was just confused, that's all.
95, maybe 96, somewhere around there. But
You can nitpick
gotta-
the shit
let's
out of
openly
my
admit,
picks,
though.
that's fine.
It was good. It was good, but let's admit that they were trying to hop on that Lethal Weapon train.
By doing so many sequels.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Absolutely.
By
Or
doing
by
the
having
combo.
the white
I
doing the
agree.
combo.
actor.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there's an argument for it, but Samuel L. is so different than Danny Glover. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And it's still late in the game to start trying to jump on that bandwagon. Like, if they were going to do it, they should have done it earlier in the series.
Yeah. Either way, I thought they were awesome.
I still liked it. I'm not hating on that. I still like the movie. I think that when that came out, I was like, okay, they're trying to do like a Lethal Weapon thing here.
All right, so we're gonna do a little chocolate and vanilla death match. Bruce Willis, Samuel L. as their characters versus Riggs and Murtaugh as their characters in a death pit. Who come out?
No, submit that to
Tag team
Epic Rap
match.
Battles of History. Dude, submit it.
Dude,
I go
It'll be awesome. That's
I go
such a good
Bruce
idea.
I go Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson.
they'll take them
As
out.
far as the winner of Epic
Yep.
Rap Battles.
You know why? I think that I would go Mel against Bruce Willis. I would.
Yeah.
As that character, but I don't think Danny Glover can take out Samuel L. Jackson.
No way.
in that character, I think I'll give it to Danny Glover.
Me too.
I
think so?
I give it to Danny Glover. Yeah.
Because Samuel L. was a cab driver, dude.
Yeah.
He had
He was
nothing.
just a regular Joe. And also, Mel Gibson would take out Bruce Willis.
Mel Gibson will murder
Yeah,
Bruce Willis, dude.
He was
I
a
would agree with you
special
on that
marine
one.
or
He had
something.
that jujitsu.
Yeah, he did.
At the end of the first movie, dude, when he fought Gary Busey,
Yeah.
woo, man, they were battling right there.
Oh, you mean when Gary
Hydrant.
Busey was still normal?
Yeah.
Before he lost his mind?
Dude, Gary
Semi.
Busey, I think, was in a bad car wreck. Like,
He was in a motorcycle accident.
yeah, that's what screwed him up.
No, that was like in the early 80s.
Oh,
When he got in a motorcycle accident or 70s or something. He just like somewhere in time just like was like, you know what? I don't need to be like a
sane.
regular person anymore.
yeah.
And yeah, I don't know if he just did a lot of drugs
Maybe.
or like heavy psychedelics or what, but
He got them
something just-
chiclets. He got big old teeth.
Oh, yeah.
massive
He
teeth.
does, dude.
So big.
Teeth are like 50% of his head.
All right, who's the next pick?
I think it's Brian.
Brian is speechless. He just lets us rant.
To keep on with the same thing, Samuel L. Jackson, he's got another duo. Can you think of the other duo that I'm going to bring up?
I already know. It's
John
on my list too.
Travolta.
Yep,
John Travolta and
Yeah,
Samuel L.
Pulp
Jackson
Fiction.
and
It's on
Pulp
my
Fiction.
list. Mm-hmm.
Dude, that scene, like, I think that we did a podcast on most iconic scenes, and the one where he's, eating the burger in that guy's apartment, and he gives, like, that speech, like, that's crazy. But they have that, like, Quentin Tarantino does the good writing where it's, like, nothing for conversation, but even when they're talking, like, in the car with each other before they, like, shoot that kid, like, it's just, like, normal combo, but you're, like, all wrapped into it, And they have, like, that bickering back and forth with each other, which is really good. They had a pretty good dynamic.
I like that. I agree. Like they were talking about like the Big Mac in France, what they call it, or something like that. It was funny.
Yeah. Le Mac or something.
Yeah.
That's one of only 2 Tarantino movies that I actually enjoy. So I'll agree with you on that. That's actually a good movie.
But they got a good dynamic. I like the two of them.
Okay.
All right, so my turn.
Oh, show.
Yep.
Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Great
Star Wars
pick.
franchise.
Great pick.
Awesome.
Is there a better duo, a better partnership than Han and Chewie? Seriously. And the fact that they're in the new movie as well, together, the original actors, like it's just gonna be that awesome. I don't even need to say anything.
Okay.
I
agree with you.
I'm not saying anything.
Why?
I'm just not.
He wants a debate, Brian. That's what is.
Well, I just want to know, have you not seen the Star Wars movies? Because whenever that topic comes up, you don't seem to really have much to say. I know you don't love George Lucas as a director, but
I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them. They just don't have that special place in my heart, I guess.
The prequels in with the Star Wars.
No. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite.
That's most people's favorite. It's not mine, but it's most people's. But you don't.
I disagree with the greatest duo of all time.
Are you sure you've seen the Star Wars franchise?
He doesn't even talk. That's like having a guy with a dog and saying that they're the best duo of all time.
Listen, everybody can understand him, even if he's just making weird growling sounds. And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, they all understood every language.
That's
it was just the way it worked.
Hanks and Beethoven.
Well, are these our favorite picks or the greatest of all time? I thought it was like a favorite pick.
Favorite.
No. Paul just made that statement. He said Han Solo and Chewbacca were the greatest duo of all time, and I disagree.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to disagree with me. Have you? How after all these years have you not learned this? You are not allowed to have a different opinion than me. You have to agree, or you can just leave.
Yeah, I could already tell in Brian's face he didn't want to get into it.
No,
I know. I didn't want to get into it.
I'm being nice right now.
It's a good pick. I agree with you that it's a good pick, but greatest duo of all time, no. I think that in order for you to have to have a greatest duo of all time, there has to be a dialogue between each other, and
there is a dialogue. Just because you can't understand it doesn't mean they're not having a conversation with each other.
You speak Chewbacca?
I don't. It's Wookiee, first of all, and no, I don't. I don't have to because Han always translates it for me. You said it, pal. That's perfect. I know the tractor beam is down. Yeah, he says it, so I don't need a translator.
All right, I'm gonna go with my pick. Okay,
Gil,
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with.
You're gonna skip it.
I'm skipping Dave.
Hey, no. Skip me?
No, my bad.
No. I don't know who's
Dave
turn.
goes after Gil.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Rush Hour.
That was on my list.
Nice pick.
Yeah, I love them. I don't know if I can see another one though, because Jackie Chan is kind of like time has caught up with him, and he's not as fast as he used to be. And Chris Tucker is annoying at this point.
Yeah, what was the last movie he did?
He did one. He was in The Silver Lining. He had like a small part.
Yeah, he was.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I
like Chris Tucker though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for him that he like fell off.
Yeah.
But they're really funny with each other.
Yeah, it was a dynamic duo. I like
That was good. That was
I
good.
don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, as Jackie Chan looks at him with a smirk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that first one was a classic. The second one was
There was one of them.
watchable.
There was one of them where this guy falls out of like a window, like super high, and then Chris Tucker looks over there. She's like, "Damn, you know he's not gonna be in the sequel."
Oh yes.
I think was that the second one?
It was in the bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That shit was funny. A good pick, yo.
Pick, though.
Thank you.
So, I got some obscure ones, but I'm not gonna go there right now. I'll save them for last. Let me see. All right, I got a good one, and this one's recent. And remember this guy? My name is Dr. King Schultz, and like yourself, Marshall, I am a servant of the court. Come on,
I missed
baby.
that one.
Django
Dude, I missed
Unchained.
it.
Oh, okay.
Dr. King
that.
Schultz and Django.
Yeah,
Jamie
that's
Foxx
actually-
and
yep.
what's the dude's name? Christoph something, right? Waltz.
Waltz.
Christoph
Yep.
Waltz or something.
Mhm.
I think that's his name.
Dude, fantastic pick, man. I missed that one.
Great original duo. You know, they weren't trying to be like anybody else. They had awesome chemistry.
Mhm.
They did. More so, I think the German Waltz carried Fox. I mean, Fox did okay, but to me, the more colorful, fun character was Dr. King Schultz in that.
Yeah, it was.
Dentist. He was funny, dude. I liked him a lot. He had the gift of gab. He was like hilarious.
I can't believe I missed that one. I'm mad at myself.
That's
Damn.
my pick.
Yep.
Who's
That
up?
was awesome.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine
Brian's
or
turn, yeah.
Paul's?
It's Brian.
My turn? So this one, one of my favorite picks and one of my favorite, it's like a horror movie, but it's also a comedy at the same time. And it's Shaun of the Dead, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Yeah.
They're good in any movie that they're in.
They do a lot of a lot of movies together, man. They're cool. I like them.
Simon Pegg's
Yeah,
in the
they
new
got-
Star Wars, but you don't know because he's in like a costume. But go on.
Yeah. No, he's he's in the new Mission Impossibles too. But they did Hot Fuzz, which is not as good, I think, as Shaun of the Dead, and then they also did The End of the World or something like that. But
yeah, I don't think they've been able to capture that Shaun of the Dead.
No,
that
but they're
was
great.
just so good. They are great, but that was just like their best work. But yeah,
that's in like my collection of movies that I always go back to. Every once in a while, I'll pop that movie on and watch it because they're great.
Have you guys seen Paul? The movie Paul?
No,
Yeah.
but I should have.
I think
it was okay.
I didn't
What'd
finish
you
it, but it was okay. I thought it was okay. I didn't finish it. I couldn't finish it, but because
it was like
it was
nothing
cool.
fantastic. It had a couple
Seth-
funny parts in it.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen plays the
plays Paul,
alien, like he does the voice for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they haven't captured that Shaun of the Dead feel, but they were great in Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't have a lot of input on on these guys.
Have you
or
seen
these
Shaun of the
movies.
Dead?
I have, but I totally forgot about it. It was good though. I enjoyed it, but I don't remember too much. I remember it was actually not all comedy. It actually had some horror to it, and it was
Yeah.
there was a sense of danger.
Shaun of
a
the
mix
Dead
between
remake
horror and comedy.
with a comedic twist, but they did really good with it.
Yeah.
So it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm bringing us back to Chris Tucker, along with Ice Cube, for Craig and Smokey.
Oh man, good
Friday.
pick.
In Friday.
Yeah,
So
they're coming out with another one.
Are they? They're gonna.
Yeah,
do
but them two.
No, Chris Tucker's coming back.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
dude. Yeah, I was so bummed that he wasn't in the other two. Like Mike Epps did good.
I think he did good,
but
not like Chris Tucker
sometimes.
good though.
But the second and the third movies had such a different feel from the first one. The first one had a very almost Boys in the Hood feel to it, even though it was a comedy. It was still like very much in the ghetto. The second one, obviously, it went to Rancho Cucamonga. It was in a richer area, and it just didn't have that same grittiness that the first one had. And the third one, even though I enjoyed it, it was not really all that good.
Which one had Terry Crews in it? Because that one was pretty.
The third
funny.
one, yeah, that was the one where He
was
just got out of
scary.
jail. He was a
Yeah.
landlord's son,
Yep.
and he's like,
That one had what's that short little
Cat Williams.
comedic. Cat
Yeah.
Williams is in
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
Yep, that
he
was
was
in the
after
third
Cat
one, too.
Williams
That
in that
dude's
movie.
raw.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, that one was funny.
Check my Palm Pilot. I ain't doing shit. Yeah, that movie, that had a lot of catchphrases I think
Yeah.
we still use today. Pimp down, man in distress. Yeah.
Dude, Terry Crews is funny too, man. I like that dude.
He's awesome, man.
But
He's
Debo,
everything
man.
he's in.
Debo.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Debo
god.
is scary.
My bike, man. What bike, Craig?
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah, he was a scary dude.
What
Like,
chain? What
he
chain?
still is. My a friend of mine was actually on a plane, and across the aisle from him was the dude who plays Debo, all passed out. But even while he was sleeping, the dude was scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
His
20
name
years
is
after that movie came out.
something Lister Jr.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he's just a scary dude. The cross eyes don't help. Like that
Oh.
makes him more intimidating almost.
Yeah.
Yo, he played Zeus in No Holds Barred.
Yeah.
He was jacked. He was
What was
jacked
he?
in that.
He was in
Fifth Element too. The president.
Oh yeah.
Tommy Tiny Lister. That's his name. Nothing tiny about the dude.
No, nothing at all.
At least on the exterior. Never know why he got that nickname. Anyway, who's go?
I'm gonna go.
Gils.
I got one. I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy, and I forgot his name, but it's in 48 Hours.
Nick Nolte.
Yeah,
I never heard.
Good
oh,
pick, dude.
Yep. That was you never heard of it? 48 Hours?
Oh,
I've heard of it. I've
was
never seen
awesome.
it. I meant
classic,
to
classic.
myself.
Yeah, that's a classic movie, man.
Yes, sir.
Eddie Murphy and Eddie Murphy's basically like an outlaw, and Nick Nolte needs his help to catch some bad dude, and they fight throughout the whole way. But it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, Nick Nolte was like a total asshole
Yep.
cop. He was like a gruff, just sarcastic a-hole.
Yeah,
And Eddie Murphy was like a street talking, hip dude.
yeah.
And they just clashed, dude.
Yep.
And
They clashed
it was a good combo. If you guys never seen that, that's a classic.
Yeah, it's a
I
classic.
definitely recommend 48 Hours.
All right.
Good pick.
Thank you.
All right, my pick is let's see. It's kind of a weird one. I'm gonna say they weren't teamed up through the whole movie, but these are like just my favorite little team ups throughout movies. I'm gonna say Sigourney Weaver and Michael Biehn, Ripley and Hicks, the Marine Hicks from Aliens. I thought they had cool chemistry. And one of my favorite movies. And the line, Gil, what is it? Like I say we take off, nuke them from orbit, just to be sure. That's a classic, man. And they had really good chemistry together.
Okay, I like it.
Who's up?
Yeah, I
I don't
believe
know.
Brian.
Is that me?
Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
So let me see. I got two more on my list, and I'm gonna hit both of these out there, and one of them Dave's gonna disagree with because he always hates on me for liking this movie, and that would be Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
Oh,
I like,
Dude,
God.
they are fantastic with each
Yeah,
other. They
they
are
are.
so funny. Will Smith has like that charisma in that movie. I like Martin Lawrence too. I used to watch
Yeah.
the Martin Show. You ever watch that?
Hell yeah. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, he cracks
I love
me
that.
up, man.
I love that show. Yeah.
So they got a really good dynamic. They're like funny. They're so funny when they go back and forth with each other. And Will Smith is like that cool guy
Mhm.
and like that pompousness, and Martin Lawrence is like the woosah woosah. Especially Bad Boys 2 over Bad Boys 1, I'd have to say.
I like part one better than part two. I think part two got a little too commercial. That's just my opinion. I like the first one because it was the first time they were together, and Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence was slim and he was fit. And part two, he kind of blew up and kind of made things unbelievable. But yeah, I like the
Dude, but
first
like
one better than.
when
Huh?
he takes the ecstasy.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember the mouse part too in part two, which was pretty funny.
You got that fish got some big fucking eyes, or it's a nice fucking fish. I forgot what the line is. What's the line, Paulie?
I don't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Bad Boys. That's why I've been quiet.
You're just not a fan of Michael Bay. That's the problem.
That's the main problem with it.
And I can't hate you for that because I don't like Quentin Tarantino, and everybody's like, what the fuck? But that's life.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, and so my other one that I got left on my list, and I'm sure this might be on one of your guys' is Fight Club. Brad Pitt and
Edward
Norton.
That was good.
Yep.
That was good. I don't. It's not on my list, so I'm ashamed of myself. But
that's a great pick. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Actually, I'm not surprised.
Technically, it's supposed to really be Edward Norton and Edward Norton, but Brad Pitt did a good job as Tyler Durden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I think they're pretty good with each other. Brad Pitt plays that kind of like crazy character, like that cool kind of swagger character, whereas like Edward Norton plays the kind of neuroticness, and then eventually he turns, and then he becomes like the badass, which is kind of cool. And dude, how about Brad Pitt ripped in that movie? He's like ripped.
Yeah,
I think he was like he just turned 40. I think in that movie, like it's crazy.
He was like an Olympian, man. He had like 2% body fat in that movie.
Yeah, the fact that he's in his 50s right now blows my mind.
I think I heard it somewhere. I don't know for sure.
Nah, because that Fight Club came out like in 97, 97, 98. Like, I don't think he was 40, dude. He'd be like damn near 60 years old now.
Well, he is near.
Nah, right? Brad Pitt's like in his 40s, dude. He's like.
Oh, he's in his 50s.
Oh, he's 50?
He's in his 50s.
He just turned 50.
Yeah.
Well, when did Fight Club come out?
I think early 90s.
Yeah, he's 51 right now. He was born in 63.
99, Fight Club came out.
So yeah,
oh, really?
He was pretty close to it. So
that was 16 years ago.
Oh, he was 36. 36 when it came out, but close.
I was
still close.
My bad.
40 is not that far off from that. But yeah, good pick, man.
Good pick. I got one, Brian. You're gonna kick yourself over. But they're like, is it my go?
I don't know. You can.
No, it's Gil's.
Go ahead. It's my go. I'm gonna go.
What about me?
I'm gonna have two. I have two last ones, and that's it.
Can we skip Paul?
Oh no, it's Paul's turn.
All right, you only have two. I have like 5 left on my list, so yeah.
I got a bunch too. I'm gonna blast through.
All right, so I'm just gonna throw my 2 out there. I'm gonna say Steve Martin and John Candy in that movie Plane, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah, man.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yep.
And then I'm gonna say Mark Wahlberg and The Rock, Pain and Gain.
That was good.
Oh, great pick. That's such a funny movie.
Oh no, dude! Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
Other guys.
The other guys.
Oh,
other guys. Yeah.
I actually liked the combination of Dwayne Johnson and Mark Wahlberg better than Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Don't get me wrong, both movies are great, but I actually thought that Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson were a better. They were more comedic in Pain and Gain, but it was more like natural to them because they were like in their environment.
I like them pretty equal. I thought they were both. I enjoyed them both.
Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell making another movie together. It's called Stepfather versus Father. It looks pretty damn funny.
Yeah. Yep.
That sounds funny.
Mark Wahlberg plays like a convict or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yo, Mark
gets out of jail.
He got that Fallen of Youth, man. I don't know what he does, but he's still up there, man.
I read somewhere that he doesn't really look in mirrors. He doesn't care about his appearance. He doesn't worry about it. So that probably, well, I mean, me too, kind of, but I mean, if it's true, it might help with his aging, because when you don't stress about it, you don't age. You just be chilling.
When you spend 5 nights a week, 6 hours each time in the gym, you also don't stress so much about how you look.
Yeah.
Because you already know how you look.
True that.
Who's pick? Yours, Gil?
No, I'm done.
All right. So I'm just going to blast through mine. My next one is Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
Oh, awesome pick,
That's
man.
a fun movie.
I love that movie, dude.
There were
Never seen it. I can't.
dude,
Oh
fun
man,
movie.
it's awesome. It's so awesome, dude.
Mickey Rourke was a badass, and Don Johnson did good. And it's like it's a low budget action flick. It's a classic. You know, it's fun if you like kind of give it a chance. The next one is going to be spoilers is going to be the T-Rex and my boy Blue. My
Dude.
my boy Blue Raptor.
I never crossed my mind, but that's a great pick.
That is
hell of a
actually
team.
that.
Hey.
Yep, it was.
They're like, we gotta take this freak out.
Yep.
So anyway,
That was a good one. Yep.
T-Rex and
I
the
never
Blue
thought
Raptor.
of. Yep.
Me neither.
Hey, they were a duo.
No, that was good. That was good.
Sharlto,
Thinking outside the box. I like it.
yes sir. Sharlto Copley and Christopher the Alien in District 9. Vicus and Christopher. Remember the insect alien dude? You guys didn't see District 9?
I didn't see it. No. I
Oh
own
my
it, but I didn't
god, dude.
I don't know. They don't pop into my head as like a duo, but
Well,
I guess
they
so.
rated that
I guess so.
freaking base. Like they rated
I know.
the vial and
I'm
he
with
was
you.
like,
I'm with
go
you.
man, go get your son before I change my freaking mind. And he was like in the exosuit. Dude, that was awesome.
No, I got you. I'm with you. It didn't pop in my mind as a duo.
I got a good one, Gil. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
Blondie and Tuco from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
That was
Which is Clint Eastwood and Eli Wallach. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Classic freaking Western, and their chemistry was like amazing. They both hated each other, but they respected each other. And then they kind of teamed up at the end. Well, they did team up at the end.
Yeah.
Great movie. My next pick is gonna be it's a combo. It's Atreyu and Artax and Falcor and Sebastian from the Never Ending Story. You gotta love those team ups.
I like your thought process on these.
BFFs, baby.
I like your out of the box. Yeah, you're out of the boxness on this.
Yeah. Can I spit one out real quick?
Yep.
Go ahead.
E.T. and Elliot, baby. E.T. and Elliot.
Elliot.
That's true.
That's a good one. How about Jaws and the Fisherman that he bit in half?
Now you're.
Oh yeah,
They were kind of
just
close.
That's a good duo. No, that's
All right.
pushing it.
Just messing. All right, my last real pick is they're not a friendly duo, but it was Ethan Hawke and Denzel Washington in Training Day,
Oh,
and they were just throughout the whole movie together,
Amazing pick.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
playing
Just
off of
killed
each
Brian's
other.
spirits for not picking
And
that.
I was
You did,
surprised
dude.
you didn't pick that, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you. I can't believe I didn't get that one.
I'm shocked too. That was a
All right.
hell of a.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I quit. I
So
quit.
I have a few more here.
You know what's
Can
going
I
to be
go
the
now?
bomb team up though? One more.
I'll go.
Batman and Superman. Did you guys see that
Yep,
trailer?
that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
That
Oh
is
my
going to
God,
be
yes.
ridiculous.
Let me go on record now, and we discussed this a little bit earlier, but now it's actually recorded. You can listen to the earlier podcast, and you'll hear me say I am not excited about this new Batman movie. I think it looks dumb, blah, blah, blah. I'm an idiot. After watching this most recent trailer, I am converted. I am ready for this movie to come out. I need it now. Like, it just looks so good. I am excited for it.
I've seen the trailer like 10 times already.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I was blown away, man.
No.
And on the opposite side of the spectrum, Suicide Squad can still just not come out. You do fine. Just cut your losses.
yeah.
I'm not
Stop.
excited about Suicide Squad at all, man.
I'm
Can I
not
go?
either.
Can I go on the record? Can I go on the record that I'm still holding out for it? I still think it's gonna be good. I personally love the director that's doing it, David Ayer, and
yeah.
I'm holding out. I think Jared Leto's gonna do fine as the Joker.
Can I go
I'm
on
going on record.
too? Can I
I am.
drop some records? Suicide
Make me
Squad
my words.
is gonna suck. And this is gonna be the ultimate suck right now. Totally off topic. Female Ghostbusters is gonna suck. And it's gonna bomb And I'm going on record right now. It's going to be a failure.
I saw the
commercially.
production pictures, man. It looks stupid.
Nobody's going to go
Just
see
from
that.
pictures, it looks terrible.
No one's going to go see that. Like, I'm just going on record. And just to make it clear, I'm not sexist. It's that I hate when they change things just to change it. The Ghostbusters were written as an all-male cast. Like, I'm not even going on a big rant right now. It's just terrible. Terrible casting. I hope it just bombs and just burns and just dies. I'm a hater.
All right. On that note, if anybody is out there and really supporting the female cast of Ghostbusters, please discredit Dave's personal opinion
Crickets.
on that matter.
Crickets. Dude, because, like, who's going to go see it? All right, the
Chicks.
Ghostbusters
Chicks are
fan
gonna go
base,
see it.
no way,
Yeah.
dude. No way. Ghostbusters is like a sci-fi comedy. Sci-fi throws most females off right off the bat. They're not going to be able to drag their boyfriends to see it. And then the male
I
fan
agree.
base is going to be like, I don't want to see an all-female cast. Just keeping it real. Like,
Right.
they're not going to want to go
Ghostbusters fans are not going to want to see this. Females aren't going to go because it's a sci-fi movie. And guys aren't going to go because it's an all-female cast. It just doesn't work. Nothing against any of the cast. They're actually all very funny people. But for this particular franchise, it's just not going to work.
And I said
they're going to lose a shitload of money on this.
Yes, and I said this before, like with other things. Like, I don't have a problem with female leads. Like, you don't take Tomb Raider Lara Croft and make it a dude. You don't call him Larry Croft. Like, it's Lara Croft, and you just roll with that. You know what I mean? So, like, them switching Ghostbusters up for it ain't gonna work, man. Anyway, I'm gonna just shut up because I get fired up.
Yeah. Oh snap!
Paul got the
That's how I feel about that.
Paul got the
All right, back to
Ghostbusters tattoo.
Yeah, back
All
to
right.
duos.
Is it my turn now? I have a big list. Big list. Not really that big. All
I
right.
believe so.
Okay. So I'm going to go anyways. I have Matt Damon and Ben Affleck from Good Will Hunting.
Awesome pick.
Oh, great pick. Yep.
Yep. You could even go as far as saying Matt Damon and Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting, if you really wanted to.
Yep. True. Either way.
Such a good combination. I also have Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones for the Men in Black series.
Great pick, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
a good
ashamed of myself I didn't pick that.
Yeah, those movies are so much fun. Like, as campy as they are, they're campy in such a good way that it works out. It's almost like they're poking fun at themselves. In our text when we got this, like, it was listed as best duo, team, or like crew type thing. So I do have a couple of, they're more like groups than anything else. So I have the Jackass crew, which is very influential to myself. Brian as well.
My childhood.
CKY,
Very influential to my childhood.
During pretty much our entire teens where, you know, what we did was thanks to those guys. So even if the rest of the world hates them, because of the influence they had on our childhood, on our teenage years, and even into our early 20s, like, they're still always going to be on my list. The Anchorman crew. They just worked well in the first one. The second one was meh, but the first one was great. And finally on my list, the Avengers.
Okay.
So, good.
All right.
Good picks.
All right.
One more.
We could do like a podcast probably just on groups. You know, like I would even go into like stuff like the Reservoir Dogs crew, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If we're talking about groups.
The Ninja Turtles, the original though.
Yep.
Ninja Turtles. That's genius.
I had one more for
let's save that group one for, well, Paul, you just touched on them, but we'll go expanded on it for another one. We'll do all strictly just groups.
Okay.
I'll throw one more for the duos. I'm gonna say Robert De Niro across from Al Pacino in Heat.
Oh my God! How?
Yep.
That was like legendary right there, man.
Yo, I have one last one. This one, you guys ready for this? Van Damme and Van Damme. Double impact, baby.
Oh man. Oh man.
I thought we were talking about best duos, like good duos. That's what I thought we were talking about.
I just threw that in there as a joke. I know how much Dave loves that movie, so.
I
Dave
don't.
loves anything with Van Damme. Van Damme's horrible, man.
Van Damme's my
He's the
boy,
worst.
but
He's the
that
worst
movie's
actor
man.
I've ever seen.
Oh, he's
I put-
terrible.
Man.
No man. JCVD, you got to see that movie.
I put Steven Seagal above Van Damme for acting.
Oh
I
man.
agree.
Ouch. That's a low blow.
No way. No way.
That's a freaking Steven Seagal looks like fucking Dracula.
Yeah. Van Damme's performance in Cyborg? Psh, get out of here. Can't touch that. Lionheart?
Time.
No way, dude. Oscar.
Mookie.
Mookie Kodiyamada. You can't touch Nowhere to Run. I do love Van Damme though. I got a soft spot for him. He's the man. He's still ripped too. But what do you think, guys? Does that wrap up the episode? Because I gotta wake
Yeah,
up
I think
fucking
that
early.
wraps it. Yeah, I do too. I gotta be up at 5.
Me too. I think
I still gotta shave. You know, for the people listening out there, this is me going to work. Google Shia LaBeouf and coming back to work. That picture, that's me. You know, the Mondays, you looking all hurt and strung out. That's me.
Yep.
3-day weekend, I come back looking hurt. Anyway, so what episode was this?
46.
46.
46. Okay. So I guess that wraps up episode 46. And
All right, we're all tired, guys. We're all tired, so we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
You can hit us on Newbreed Film Reviews on Facebook, and you can also hit us up on our email, newbreedfilmreviews2014@gmail.com. Talk to Paulie on Twitter at newbreedfilm, and you can also check out Gil and Dave on the Real Fiends podcast. It's kind of like a raunchier version of a movie podcast, and they talk about some crazy shit. So if you have some
Unfiltered.
taste for that.
We also
And,
give out, it's free therapy. Free therapy, guys.
Yeah, it's all in fun though. All right, guys.
I think that calls it, fellas.
Yes, it's
All right.
bedtime.
All right.
Good,
All right,
gentlemen. Gil,
peace.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Anytime.
I know that.
Always
I know
welcome.
that Sundays are hard for you, Gil. So I'm glad that you could get in with us.
Yeah, man. Now that I have a new job, I could probably do a little bit more New Breed. So
Good,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely be awesome.
Nice, dude. All right.
Good night, fellas.
Good night, guys.
everybody.
Good night.
peace.
Later.